Yo, if you're looking for an epic fantasy that feels like a modern evolution of The Lord of the Rings with the brutal realism of Game of Thrones, John Gwynne's debut is the absolute benchmark. Malice kicks off the Faithful and the Fallen quartet, and it is a masterclass in slow-burn world-building that inevitably explodes into total apocalyptic chaos. We are dragged into the Banished Lands, a continent scarred by an ancient war between giants and men, where the long-dead human king left a prophecy about a looming final conflict, the God War. Humanity is waiting for two figures to emerge, the bright star who will lead the forces of Elyon, the Creator, and the black sun who will champion Asroth, the Lord of Demons. The twist? Nobody knows who is who, and the line between good and evil is blurred by political deception, ancient grudges, and personal ambition. The story is told through multiple brilliant perspectives, but the beating heart of the book belongs to Corban, a blacksmith's son who is just trying to survive his clan's brutal warrior training and earn his sword. Corban isn't a flashy, overpowered prodigy. He's a kid who gets beaten in the mud, learns the value of loyalty, and accidentally bonds with a fierce wolven pup. Contrast his journey with Nether, a charismatic prince who is convinced he is the chosen bright star and begins manipulating the surrounding kingdoms into a massive alliance. The vibe is classic fantasy, modern execution, filled with ancient stone fortresses, shield wall combat that feels incredibly visceral, and a sense of looming mythic dread. It's a story about honor, brotherhood, and the tragic blindness of pride. Gwynne handles the pacing like a pro, starting with intimate, character-focused chapters before turning the Banished Lands into a giant, blood-soaked chessboard. This audiobook is a mandatory masterpiece because the narrator gives the diverse cast of warriors, kings, and giants a gritty, historical weight that will keep you pinned to your seat. Trust me, if you want a fantasy epic that treats the traditional battle between light and dark with pure cinematic respect, Malice is the GOAT.